Page Turner.
How to get the spit flame, gang L, so you know I gotta keep it lit. Shining through my city like the Las Vegas Strip. My life is a movie and I write my own scripts, not tripping. If you a blood or a crip, East the pink, go that purple on my spine.
What's up, world? Devo on the Bop, Sky Tier Northwest. We're up here at Lummy for the upper debut. Washington, make some noise. On my right, we got the legend. Talk to me.
Man, pushing keys and moving loud like how the motherfucking music sound, cause I keep that fish scale like the motherfucking Puget Sound. Let's go!
It's like trying to follow that up, Architect 360, Bellingham, Sky Tier, Battler to my right.
It's D fucking fly, you know what the fuck is up. Shout out Henry Westside's round table. What's going in?
Sky Tier Northwest, room 206. Battler on my left, we got.
Yo, what up? It's Heretic representing Forumseas Biopsies, Olympia, Washington, Team Slick Talk. Shout out to Lummy Nation for letting us have this battle on conversations while we trying to do a thing. So I just want to say, shut the fuck up while we rapping, bitches.
We want to be fly so bad. We want to be fly so bad.
Yes, sir. You want to be
Hey, yo.
Shut up.
Hey, before I get started with this rapping shit. Hold it down. Hey, yo. Come on.
Shut the fuck up!
I said, before I get started with this rapping shit, I'ma need you to shut the fuck up.
Hey, I couldn't believe it when they said it was Colin I was facing. I said, we can't call in a replacement. It's the first round. I know y'all want to see me work with angles, but I'd rather hand you an L like a shirt from Famous, your last battle. Your last battle was debatable. Facts. Mine was a clean 3-0. That alone should tell you. I could show you how to flow a verse and verse a flow. What you know about? What you know about really catching a victim, walking down on your op while catching them slipping, then giving the body an extra shot because it was still twitching.
God, you don't know about that.
Gumbar God. I really packed those tools. Even as a kid, I stayed around arms like we ain't have no hoop. Big, come on.
What else?
Okay. Big clip. Get your wing split. Your soul left. It's dismissed. Man, I might fuck around and lose my white privilege for this shit.
And then
You never had it. You never had it.
I said, that's right. I'm beyond basic. This my flavor, getting dog wasted. No need for shots blazing. When I could have them punch drunk from both sides, cross-faded. Come on, boy, I'm putting these red hands on your face like this for the lost natives. Come on, look. Let's go. Home. You about to see me step Boy, you know they love me in belly like DMX. Disrespected since a young age. I've been killing Britons and taking battles with ill intentions. You getting blasted, and I don't care about your finger weapons, cause I'll be with the Mac, sending silver back. I'm gorilla pimping. You the type?
Y'all hear him? No, let's go.
Fire.
Let's go.
Shut up.
Shut up!
Shut the fuck up!
Keep going!
You the type to pick a vein and shoot shit in your DNA. I'll really clap a machete, cause shooting shit is in my DNA. Oh, yeah. You ain't spitting this crazy. A headshot will wet you up for thinking you wavy. Docs will be pulling shit from his ear like they was tricking a baby. Hey, you got something behind your ear?
Shut up!
The way I pop shit, they gonna say the man's on the wiggles. How you want it? Hands or the middle? I got an immortal technique. I could dance with the devil, bitch.
That was fire.
Cooking.
Go!
Bitch, I've been a great. You getting baked. Ain't no getting DX. Carrying this hammer in my pedigree like Triple H. I said, you could try me and find out my hands work, or it's twisted teeth. That means you getting smacked when the can bursts. Come on. I got so many boxes from this dope shit, it's practically contraband. They was on my line. I gave it to them on demand. That's how I gained a lot of fans. Creating a wave with this pitchfork like Aquaman.
What else? What else?
Damn.
That's it.
On Heretic, now all that love you just got was hard for me to stomach. It kind of had me jelly. But I've been coming up here for my whole life, and I've never once heard Bellingham referred to as Belly. Let's go. I'm really shooting shit, but you talking about all these guns in your bars like you're really shooting shit, but it's all a bunch of talk. All you do is shoot the shit. Now D-Fly, are we gonna put on a classic? Or are you gonna waste whole rounds rapping about how you like your women mad thick? Don't get it twisted, like I don't like some big titties and fat asses, but if you do that shit, well it's really gonna be a big body, and I'm not talking about a fat chick. But battling me, you better pick your angles carefully and took your time to really write. So you were prepared for me. See, bitch, this isn't charity, and I'm not a psychiatrist, so I ain't giving you free therapy. But D-Fly's pity party, let's get it started. It's time for you to tell us every problem you had dating back to kindergarten. That shit might have worked in the past, but not today and not here. And if this son of a bitch just tells us sob stories, I'll make sure he really drops tears. Because the first time you told us how difficult your life was, we thought, wow, that was a touching story. The 30th time you told us how difficult your life was, we thought, wow, that's fucking boring. Like we get it. You grew up mad tough and had bad luck, but you got it twisted and backwards as fuck, thinking that tough guy act gonna work against the guy that doesn't try to act tough. Cause ain't no debate that you one hard dude, but street credentials don't win battles, dumbass, bars do. And after this long in the game, let's go! And after this long in the game, That should be something that you get. Guess you've been repping no evidence for so long, it figures you'd be clueless. When you said shut up when I'm rapping, bitch, people act as if that was some sort of classic shit. But what does that say about the bars in the past you spit when the biggest quotable you ever had in this happened when you weren't even rapping, bitch? Plus that line got the crowd mad confused on what they actually have to do. Now they're afraid to act enthused, laugh at you, or give a clap or two, because they think you'll beat their ass if they even slightly react to you. But it's shut up while he's rapping, you bitches, and you better listen to that man. Guess if you like anything he says, just give him the jazz hands. Now every time I take a flight, I try to network my net worth to new elevated heights. See, I see new cards and try to play them right. But you're first out of state battling out the gate, you try to instigate a fight. I try to connect the Northwest every time they put me on a flyer. I see a gap and bridge it. Then you come along and try to set that bridge on fire.
All right.
I mean, I would have probably never booked you again if that was my event and my facility. You were so busy trying to keep it real, but only proved you were a liability. And I know homeboy flashed a gun on you, and you took that as what you gonna do, but you're lucky he didn't pull it out and really show you what a gun'll do. But you were the one that asked him how he could fit a pistol in his skinny jeans. And all he did was turn to the crowd, and without one word, showed everybody exactly how. So yeah, I understand the view, like he was testing the man in you. But ain't you ever heard that saying, don't ask questions you don't want the answers to? You were acting like he wasn't a gangster because to you he didn't have a right image. You were out of town tripping, and I don't mean having a nice visit. You're lucky he ain't pull it out and make you pay the ultimate price in this. Like, yeah, battle rap ain't life. So why would you risk your life in it?
Everybody got to move. Right now.
Hold it down.
I said, I'm going to tell you right now. Hey, you guys see this camera right here? You guys got to keep this.
You talking about you could have died. I'm right here.
Hey, for real though.
I said, that shit got you sounding big dumb. He pulled a strap and I called him a bitch. Motherfucker, you would have been one. Listen, I'm gonna give him 3 of these things to show you how dudes lame. Bitch, battle rap and hip hop is a part of creating new slang. Calling Bellingham Belly, that just means I gave it a new name. That's fact. But you always want to talk about respecting the art form and how there's things you never would do. Well, why would I get technical when technically I'm better than you?
But you want to bring up capabilities.
Bitch, the strap is with me. I'll show you a capability. I'll pull up, ready to let the tool bang. All he seen was a bald head and a 38.
Come on. Finish him.
I said, I'll pull up, ready to let the tool bang. All he seen was a bald head and a 38. The shit looked like the flu game. Shot him. Shots busted. You catch a big bark from a K9. Shit, I'm trying to dog something. See, I talk about straps because I really blast mines. I pack 9s, 38s, 357s. I could fill up a stat line, yeah. Yeah. You really dying. Had the nerve to come with some plain shit. And now your spirit flying. What you know about? What you know about keeping the strap clean so the gun doesn't jam? Stay ready so you don't gotta get ready. That's what you don't understand. I ain't ever been slid on. Cause I'm the type to come backfire and fuck up your plans.
Backfire.
You guys gotta listen, man.
Yeah, do that again.
No, you gotta catch that on camera.
We caught it.
I said, look.
Keep going.
I'm gonna pull a blade and get to swiping. You getting rocked if we get to fighting. Oh, you ain't catch the rundown? A little thunder, a little lightning. I gave him a left and a right. I'm indecisive. I said he probably gonna talk about how I failed on URL. But I still showed up short notice and did that. Big facts. You probably asked to try out and never got hit back. So bitch rap. Cause I ain't have to make the crucible for you to get smacked. I am on my job. Feeling hard to stop. Plus they don't like that I talk a lot and never back out. Not even from a parking spot. See, I got the
Oh my!
Real niggas back here.
Real niggas
back here, nigga. What you talking about?
I said, not even from a parking spot. I got the jump on him. He was dead from the start. I'ma drive by slow so I could pick him apart. Sig hanging out the window like his kids in the car. I swear I'm sick of these faggots hating that we rapping basic. Acting like they rap amazing because they don't talk about how they Kansas blazing. Got the nerve to think the fabric is fascinating. Well, since you think you cut from a different cloth, the doctor's gonna have to do some fabrications. Bitch.
It's different. Let's go.
You act like what? You act like you ain't never used your imagination. Fuck around and everybody gets shot. I'm talking vaccination. But what I'm about to tell you, even Bo knows this. I ain't just nice with the punchlines. You don't want to throw no fist. When it comes to these hands that I'm so cold with, I will put the paws on dog like he said some homo shit. Come on, listen. I started making chess moves and see my pop bubbling. They like, Fly, what happened to the struggle bars? Bitch, I am not struggling. That part.
The struggle's over with.
Yeah. That part. Ain't no struggling.
Anything is possible.
What they talking about?
I said, bitch, I am not struggling. But if you see me evil, it's because I still got some demons that I struggle with.
Come on, Eric. Let's go. Let's go, Eric. Let's go.
Round two. Heretic. On you.
Hold it down, yo. I'll rap as soon as y'all hold it down.
Hold it down. Hold it down. Respect your team.
so sorry.
I'm known for stumbling. I've never been perfect play for play. Even when they yell, break a leg, somehow I still make mistakes. But that don't mean you still ain't getting skinned alive and filleted today like, yeah, I'm rough around the edges. But so is a serrated blade. You need to unlock some new moves, because your old ones aren't that complicated. If it ain't how you'll wet me up like condensation, it's a bunch of punches, jabs, uppercuts. Yeah, he's always got a combo waiting, but a bunch of punches about punches? Is that really switching up the combination? You call yourself the gun bar guy. Well, that just makes me see you as a fraud. Because by definition, a heretic doesn't believe in a God. So to even the odds, I hope you got a secret weapon to elevate your craft high, or you're gonna be in a jam when that whole plan backfires. We two different calibers, so it's best to be peaceful. Because the rounds I got in store for you are about to be lethal. Insect to a bird of prey. Do y'all really think we equal? Well, y'all about to find out what happens when you put a D-fly against a D-eagle. See, I can be a gun bar rapper too, but I'm different than the ones you met before. Because he's got metaphors about his guns, but I can turn a gun into a metaphor. But you the gun bar god, right? So what, the greatest tools rapping about keeping one? Well, I'm the angle god, so when I attack, you won't know what direction it's even from. All the odds are against you. But you the gun bar god. So what, your greatest tools rapping about keeping one? Well, I'm the angle god, so when I attack, you won't know what direction it's even from. All the odds are against you, so this match won't be an even one. Like, when was the last time you went against a real factor and even won? When your whole team's above you, maybe it's time for a change of sports. You never measured up with the greats. Even when you battled young Nate, you still came up short.
Where's Nate at? Where's Nate at? Nate, somewhere here. Where's Nate at? There you go. There you go, little nigga.
Your name's D-Fly. Like your name's D-Fly. Shouldn't you constantly be elevating to new heights? Well, I guess the name still fits because you've been stuck on the same shit. Because you're afraid if you really spread your wings, you might lose flight. So you should yell out, Kobe, every time you try to rap. Why, you ask? Well, let me reply to that. It's like shooting pieces of crumpled up paper in a wastebaskets in high school class. It's still up in the air whether there's a difference between fly and trash. Woo.
That's on cam. That's on cam. That's on cam. That's on cam, bro. Fire.
I throw so much dirt on your name, you could say I'll win by a landslide. I basically showed up just to kick it, because I could beat you with my hands tied. You think you Baxter from the Ninja Turtles, but I don't understand why. Like what, you got a little buzz, and now you thinking you the man fly?
You gotta know the Ninja Turtle. That's old school shit.
Now your last couple battles, the back of your head's been looking bare as shit. Always rapping about these bald heads. Now you're the one facing hairlessness. Ironic. First you started losing your hair and now you're losing the heretic, but with all that caffeine you do, I guess you're already prepared for it. Y'all can react, that's cool. That was fire.
Let's go.
Too fire, bro. But with all that capping you do, I guess you're already prepared for it. But enough of the hairlines, because I know we both getting all this shit, but you stuck playing the same character. Well, my roles have switched. I film, sell merch, throw events. Yeah, I really took control of this. While you still just kicking around like, do you got any goals in this? Shut up while I'm rapping, bitch. That could have been your golden tick. You could have put it on some shorts and sweats and really sold some bits. But you never devised a plan to monetize your brand, so it makes sense you still rapping about that struggle life. Like all these years in the game, you still ain't figured out how to get your hustle right. Every time I grace the stage, I show how to age with grace. I didn't just make a lane, I plotted a route and paved the way. I claimed ownership, built a home in this, and made a stage while you roam adrift on some homeless shit stuck in your vagrant phase. You hop from crew to crew and stage to stage like you looking for your place to stay. Couch surfer to a water park worker while he was riding them, I was out here creating waves. All right.
friends do. Do I need to spell it out for you, Colin? You about to see your L when I end you. That click clap, I'm with that. I'll off you and yours. You know not to come with some wild shit. That will be the same reason I draw for. Boy,
Pay attention. You know. Pay attention.
You know.
Uno.
You know.
I said you can get straight dropped with a punch. That shit will look like he had too much straight drop in the punch. But now, I gotta pull up and spray stuff. If I fold yours, it's not the best part of a wake up.
Coffee bar.
Yes, sir. That pistol, I said that pistol, by my side like a day one. We used to practice shots on the ops just to get our aim up. That thing bust.
That's.
Like that.
I said we used to practice shots on the ops just to get our aim up. That thing bust. Shots through his back, fucking his frame up. This skipper is fucking his game up. The heater blow, singing like Keisha Cole, and I'll let it go like a breakup.
Go, native.
Come on. Go ahead. I said, and you don't want to talk about crews, because y'all a bunch of lames. Mark clashed with Just and thought he was leaving a mark in the game. But then he ran off on Boomer. And we realized it was all a stain. What's Patron gonna do? Because I really let the tools spray. And I'll give Patron shots like it's Taco Tuesday.
Different.
I'm trying to tell you.
Isn't right yet.
I'm trying to tell you. Hey, y'all gotta hear this one. I'm trying to tell you, you don't want to start with us. Who is Swamp gonna spar with? He literally chopped it up.
That's a bar. Hey, that's
Niggas want to talk.
Yeah, man, let's do it. Yeah.
I said, who Swamp gonna spar with? He literally chopped it up. But you know what really gets me? Is you named your league 4 MCs, but holding the camera's the only thing you ever did 4 MCs.
He was doing it earlier.
Hey.
Talk, native.
Hey, listen, y'all gotta hear this. Y'all gotta hear this. Just because you film shitty and run a league, it don't mean you put on a bunch. You said we was gonna have KOTD Northwest. It's been almost a year and we've only seen them once.
You were there.
I know.
You were there. You were there.
Have KOTD Northwest.
What happened with you though?
It's been almost.
What happened with
Stop for a mid-round rebuttal. We're running on some active shit. Kelly, please, shut the fuck up when I'm rapping, bitch! wasn't gonna bring that up, you ain't never been back. Right. But anyways, you told RG you was going down on this bitch. That brings me to one conclusion. Damn, you suck. I mean, can you make it make sense? You paid a battle out of town. Battle rap paid for my trips. And you had the nerve to say something about my dates. Talking about you could be paid to battle some vets. Bitch, I'd rather run up a check and make enough money to throw in the vent. How many times you gotta be told that you cannot pay for respect? Right.
They know it's happening.
You better fucking say that shit.
It's the third.
You know.
Let him talk. Let him talk. Let him go.
It's the third round. I gotta step on your neck. I'm closing the casket. I'm the wrong opponent to try to fuck around and rap with. Right. Yeah, you can rhyme good and almost work angles as good as a fat chick, but how you expect to beat fuck? My house, nice. Rhyme and work angles almost as good as a fat chick, but how you expect to beat fly if you can't land shit? See, it's like you got the right formula, but it's some shit that you lacking. I get it. Sometimes things don't add up, because these bars are mean, but they are not your average.
That's different.
How come there ain't been another KOTD event? Take a look around.
I'm not done rapping.
Keep it down.
He's mad getting smoked, so he's trying to stop my shit.
Go ahead.
I said, you see how they feeling me? And you taking the L in the middle of me showing my ability? I don't think you hearing me. Because it's an L in the middle of ability. So set it up. When y'all find the right beat.
She's not
I'll
here.
be back with these nice ratings. Yeah, just remember, that rap ain't life.
Why we ain't throw another KOTD event? I think you already know this shit. Like how I'm supposed to book a venue when they got the border closed. Like you ain't noticed this COVID shit? And you talking about my clique, to me that's the dumbest shit. Because it's been Team Slick Talk the whole time. But me dissing your crew, I'm not sure which one to pick.
You can't.
When some people talk about COVID, they say that it's fake. Well, I heard you got it back in February. Well, I'm glad that you're safe. But you never had no flavor anytime you rapped on stage, so I'm surprised you knew you had it, because you've always had a lack of taste. You sound like one of them gangster rappers from back when, like a mix of MC Ren with a little bit of Mac 10. I don't understand that corny forced voice you rap in, like, what the fuck is that? A Federal Way accent? Now you said, how's that Federal Way accent? You said you used to serve sacks on foot. Called that a plug walk. Well, shit, I used to hustle too, so I can also do that drug talk. But slinging out the car wash, that's how I move. So while you were working them Chevrolets, I was operating a marijuana drive-through. See, I've never been a gangster, but I've always been a hustler. First I sold them a wash, then I sold them a dub. I was turning the customers into customers. So it's kind of funny I'm battling you today when I could have put your whole crew away. Like check my real life resume and you'll see I got the experience to work.
Pause, man. Chill out.
So it's kind of funny I'm battling you today when I could have put your whole crew away. Like check my real life resume and you'll see I got the experience to work the wash like Snoop and Dre. But my crew against your crew, that ain't some shit y'all want to struggle through.
I do.
If the wash want that smoke,
Shut the fuck up. Hey, calm down. Let's go. Come on.
There you go. Let it rap.
Come on, let's go.
Let it rap.
That's all good, man.
Run it back. Let's go. Run it back.
Let him go. Run it back. Run it back. Come on.
But my crew,
Putting on the classic.
But my crew against your crew, that ain't some shit y'all want to struggle through. If the wash want that smoke, we'll leave nothing but ash after we walk away with that W. See, what you gonna say? You don't respect me because I live a privileged life? Well, shit, weren't you the one that was in the crew with Emory and Civic Right? I mean, clicking up with them. Clicking up with them is something I was surprised you would do. I guess it was finally your chance to be the toughest guy in the crew. But then half of them retired, and y'all wasn't looking like such hot stuff, so you switched up and clicked up with the other old bitter burnouts so you could really be washed up. Then you joined forces with MT Money, and I thought that was the greatest. Like a 2-on-2 crew consisting of the state's best natives, but y'all call yourself the real Washington Reds, and I can't even say it. Like, how are you supposed to make your brand expand when just saying your name makes the fans feel racist? And you know what I think is extra lame? How you'll rep your gang in the set you bang, but called yourself D-Fly the Native, and still ain't said the name of the actual tribe or res you claim. Like, what's more important? Your affiliation or your heritage?
Clinking native.
Thank you. There you go, you finally said it.
I've been said it.
Like, what's more important? Like, what's more important? Your affiliation or your heritage? I ain't trying to embarrass him. I think the question is merited. Because he'll always rep his hood, but never talk about his tribe and where they live. Like, what are you, Native American or just Native Generican? See, you'll rep your hood with the utmost dedication. Then you get on stage and be acting all extra native. I ain't saying you can't do both, but why the hesitation? Like when we ask you what tribe you're from, why is there always this reservation? See, empty money always rep.
I'm proud to be native.
Hey, now you get excited.
Real proud native.
Now you get excited. That was a cool one.
Don't shame my gang.
Come on.
See, empty money, rep Lummy. That's always been the narrative and image. See, empty money, rep Lummy. That's always been the narrative and image. He's had his tribe on his back and been carrying it a minute. But you're more like Tatanka. Yeah, that's the type of character you mimic. Because just like a pro wrestler, every time you hop in the ring, you make your heritage a gimmick. And one more thing. I hate your left shoe. The way you wear it so awkwardly. But your right shoe fly. Don't bother me. Time.